Hey, it's Willis back with another one. I sent my Egyptian guy, my Egyptian engineer, a lengthy message explaining everything, explaining how I'll need like this is after I paid for the initial, I guess, I the initial software thingamajig, right? It turned out that I needed to pay for additional software services, and I did that, but then this was before I paid for the second time around. I told the dude, I was like, yo, I'm gonna need a bit of extra time to accumulate the fees and stuff. By the way, I'm sleeping. I'm heading to sleep now. I'm gonna need a bit of extra time to accumulate the fees. Just bear with me. I have got fees. It's just that my PayPal is tripping out. It's holding my funds. I even sent him a screenshot, of the funds that I do have just behind, just gated essentially by PayPal. So I sent him a lengthy message just talking about that, asking, and then I in that message I asked him to, continue working on the software. I was like, dude, just do me a favor and continue working on the software while I sort out my fees. And I know that sounds unreasonable, but we work in like time frames. So he will tell like he will tell me that he needs to get it done within a week. Otherwise, the app that we're on will penalize him, right? So he's working with time frames. I'm working with time frames because I want to get this done as soon as possible, so that my buyers have a product as soon as possible, right? We're both time constrained, or we're both time constrained, right? So I also I know it sounds unreasonable, but seeing as we're both time constrained, it should do like work on the software while I sort out my fees, and then I'll just pay your fees, and then you won't have to begin your software process, right? And guess what he says to me after that lengthy message? Okay. That's all he says. Okay. I don't know what he's saying okay to. I don't know what he's not saying okay to. I don't know if he's saying okay to everything. He just says, okay. The time comes for me to, the time comes where like I have the fees now. I pay him the money. He accepts. Boom, he sends me a flippin' request to push back the date, or the deadline. He sends me a request to push back the deadline. Why are you pushing back the deadline? Do not say it's festive time. Please don't say it's festive time. Please don't say that. Because I spoke to you in the beginning of December. Had you honestly worked on it, you wouldn't be asking me to push back the deadline. You get what I'm trying to say? And I don't want to press him. I don't want to be like, dude, what happened to you working on it while I sorted out the fees? Because I'm not gonna take off. I've already paid for half of the service. I'm not gonna just disappear and then essentially rendering your efforts useless. I'm not gonna do that. Obviously, I'm gonna come through and pay the rest. And it's not like I can just take back the money anyway. The initial money that I've paid you. So why didn't you do that? His answer would be, well, it's unreasonable to start working on something before you get the payment. And then my answer would be, but you said okay, you agreed to that. And now look, you're in a position where you're asking me to push back a deadline. where where I could very well just leave you to be penalized and incur fees and incur penalty costs. So initially, you thought I was being unreasonable, or being silly, or being out of my mind by requesting you to work before payment. But now you found yourself in a position where you're begging me. Essentially, I can choose to accept this appeal or not. And if I don't accept it, you're gonna lose out. So really, I was trying to look out for you. You get what I'm trying to say? I was trying to look out for you at the end of the day, because now you're in the position where you're gonna incur costs, penalty fees. But had you heeded my words, you wouldn't be in this position. The first time around, he he got my software like essentially done within 3 days, and I was mind blown by that. I was like, dude, how'd you get that done? He got the first batch of work done within 3 days. For some reason, this time around, he can't get it done within that, or like a similar span of time. That leads me to think that he's, enjoying the holidays a bit, and he's giving himself off days and stuff at my, not my expense, but my slight detriment. At the cost of me receiving the service at a later stage, like maybe a couple of days later, or like a week later, whatever. Time is of the essence, my boy. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Mm-hmm. Just wanted to talk about that. From here, I'm gonna have to pay for PCB design. Uh, Fabrication, as I say in every video, fabrication, and then enclosures, and then knobs and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to get the pink transparent translucent knobs right now because I have to pay like $700 to develop the mold to make those, which I don't currently have. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to settle. It's a matter of settling. I'll have to settle for the clear, like the the colorless transparent knobs for now, or either that or like just a solid pink that isn't translucent or transparent or whatever. These are gonna piss me off, and there's gonna come a time where I won't have to tolerate this nonsense from anyone. Yeah, thanks for listening. Yeah, before I turn this video off, like I haven't accepted the like I essentially made it like I essentially said, I haven't accepted his appeal to push back the deadline because I want him to talk to me. I've noticed that in the past couple of days, you could chalk this up to like it being festive time and him, spending more time with his family and trying not to spend as much time on, his clients and stuff and whatnot, which is understandable. But I have noticed that he hasn't been getting back to my messages as quick as he's done in the past. You know? So I kind of want him to talk to me. If he wants something from me, he's gonna have to open his mouth and say it. He's not just gonna send me an appeal. He's gonna have to say, "Sorry, Mister Buitumelo. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Could you please maybe consider?" He's gonna have to say that. You're not just gonna click a button and then you're gonna put your phone down and then you're gonna expect me to, do as you say, or just follow along carelessly or blindly or without much thought. You're gonna talk to me, but if you if you truly want me to do it, you're gonna ask me. I'm getting tired of these fuckers, man. I'll see you.